Yo, everyone, what's good? Today's gonna be like a really simple video. I'm literally just gonna tell you how I had a vision for my summer and how I achieved it to exact detail and how you can do the exact same thing. This is gonna be a really important video, but a simple video, so keep watching.
They just trying to ruin it. Shout out to the fact that I'm the youngest nigga doing.
So I remember this so clearly. I was sitting watching the sunset, kind of like I am right now. And you know how when I was also doing DoorDash, and when I do DoorDash, I usually like try to watch videos to help improve myself and to just make me grow as a person and like grow my business. And I was watching this video of old Iman Gadzhi. If some of y'all know who he is, he's like a entrepreneur, I guess, and he recorded his journey kind of like from his low, like from nothing to, you know, to making it, kind of like I am. But I was watching it from like the start to where he is now, but this was like in 2018 for him, and he had just done pretty well in business, and then he was in Paris, and he got to fly in Paris just for fun, bro. Just he literally just wanted to, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna go to Paris. And I'm like, yo, damn, I want that for myself, you know, because I love traveling, I love doing all that, and I just love living life and experiencing life. And I'm like, bro, I think that's what life is meant to be, for you to like go out and see and explore. And this guy can just do it. What separates him? Like, what's the difference between me and him? Why don't I do that? Why can't I have that freedom? Why am I restricted in this place, in this time, in this like just this place? So from there I started envisioning myself like traveling and just exploring like different cities in America. And yeah, it was just it was like kind of like a dream, like a daydream. I was just thinking about it, and I was like, okay, and I went to ChatGPT. I asked him, yo, I typed out the vision I had. I'll show it up here. And bro, he locked in. He said, yo, you can actually make this a thing. This is realistic. You can make this happen. And that night I could not stop thinking about it. I felt a fire in my heart, bro. I felt transformative, bro. It felt like I was living for the first time. Like I was seeing things clearly, and I knew what I wanted to do. So that night was actually the first night where I uploaded my first YouTube video. And bro, I was on it. I was so motivated. And that night when I slept, bro, I'm not joking, I dreamt of me visiting different cities. I dreamt of me making content. I dreamt of me making money and like visiting different cities throughout the US. I literally dreamed of me like playing rooftop soccer on like next to a skyline, like this whole city, and me just playing soccer with my friends, and it was the best. Now fast forward, I'm not gonna act like I've made it and you know I'm good, I'm chilling, I'm talking from a place of like wealth or something. I'm nowhere close where I want to be. I'm not even close, not even like 1%. But from that moment, exactly 1 month later, I had a whole solo trip to DC, to Washington DC, that I posted to this channel. From there, I've done 3 road trips to 3 different states: Oklahoma, Louisiana, and Arkansas. I've gone to San Diego, and I've gone to Chicago with my boys. I'm not saying this to brag or to boast, but to truly show you that I had that vision and I trusted the process that came with it. From that point, all I needed to do was make sure my steps and my actions were aligned to the final vision. It might seem complex in theory, but when you break it down, you just need to have simple things that you need to hit every single day to get you closer and closer to that ultimate goal. The part where most people give up is when the hype dies and it gets uncomfortable. And that's you just have to learn to push through it. There's no motivational video that can truly help you in that moment, because that moment you're gonna have zero motivation. You're just gonna need to rely on discipline. And I still get moments like that where I have zero motivation and then I just slack and I don't do anything that I was meant to do. I feel like everyone has that. You just need to make sure the frequency of when that happens goes lower, and the rebounds, like the time it takes you to get back to your best, also gets lower in time. Speaking about that, I know I could have done a lot better this summer in terms of business. I could have done a lot better this summer in terms of content. And that's the point of self-development and this whole entire self-improvement thing. Because you need to grow and see where you lack, but still have, you know, that intuition to keep on going forward and to hit your vision. So this all brings me to my next point. In the last 2 months, I've been absent like completely from this YouTube channel because of my heavy schedule and conflicting things with this traveling thing that I just mentioned. But just like the season of my life before was traveling and experiencing life, this season of my life right now where recently, like around 3 weeks ago, I realized that I need to do is this one's about business completely. The fact of the matter is, no matter how much you say that money does not matter, that money is not important in today's society, which obviously it is, but like people say that, you know, it's not important to have money. And while I agree to an extent, you don't need to be a billionaire or a millionaire even. If you don't have money, you lack control. And as men, it is important that you have control in this life. If you lack money, you do not have time freedom or geographical freedom, location. If you lack money, you will not have time or location freedom, which I think as men, we should strive to achieve. Yo, we got a whole train and firefighters pulling up when I was trying to record a video, bro. Sorry for the background noises. Now, in this new season of my life, I need to have complete control, and I need to have focus, discipline, and most importantly, time. Recently, I think I've been a lot more clear, and I've been pushing towards this direction, which I know that I need to go in to, you know, be able to go all in on my business. Now, I know I was working hard before, and I was all in, but it wasn't enough. I need to keep on going. I need to, you know, just get to the level where, get to such a level of efficiency and discipline that, you know, I've never previously done before. And I think that's my focus for this season of life, just pure consistency. I think that's the number one thing that we all struggle with is consistency. And I'll try to improve that as much as I can during the season. So yeah, speaking about consistency, I'm gonna try to upload at least one video per week on this channel. I think I can make time for that, and I love making these videos because it's reflective, it's insightful, not just for me, but for many of y'all as well watching this. I know if I decide to make like videos like I used to before, like edited viral type videos on random like topics, I might get more views, I might not. And I don't know, that's not something I would like doing, because these type of videos, they help the people I want to help, like the people that genuinely care about trying to improve their life and become the best possible versions of themselves, and, you know, reach their highest potential, you know, in this life, because we only get one life. Why waste it? Those gonna be more unedited kind of videos like these. I might do a couple of vlogs as well to show y'all like exactly what I'm doing and what I'm going through. So yeah, the reason I'm not posting as much, only once a week, is because, you know, this channel is kind of about documenting the journey, and there actually needs to be a journey to document. So yeah, like I said before, this season of my life is gonna be completely about financial freedom and, you know, that aspect for now. Anyways, I want to thank all of y'all for your support. I truly did not think I would get this much support. I know everybody says that, but, you know, it's actually crazy, like the messages I get that truly I did not think, you know, people would. What I'm trying to say is that, like, I'm genuinely happy that some people actually take stuff away from these and truly try to improve their life. And these videos, I don't want to take full credit, because I know these people, you know, they're doing it themselves. I kind of like push them towards what they know they can do and the things they can achieve, if that makes sense. I'll keep saying this: if I help at least one person change their actions and choices today towards improving themselves for the better, then I'll keep making these videos for free. Well, I do make these for free, but what I'm saying is, like, I'll keep making these videos and I'll be happy making them. So yeah, I think this video was really good if, you know, you took away from it what you needed to do. In the end, what you get out of it is what you put into it, and I think that applies for every aspect of life. So yeah, check out my Instagram, because if you want to see like the behind the scenes of what my life is like, if you want to see exactly how I live my life day to day, then check out my Day in the Life channel. I've been posting Day in the Life since like 2021, which is insane. You get to see how I went from like soccer to gym to like all these different things in my life, and I think it's cool. Real quick before I go, I want y'all to enjoy the sunset with me. Stop thinking, start doing.